What really happened on the 27th of March 1881? Come with me and let's find out. Menchie, ready? Let's go. That was the date on which the Salvation Army, who wanted to ban alcohol, clashed with up to 3,000 rioters who definitely didn't. The Salvation Army was led by Captain Jordan, while the locals were led by my great-great-grandfather, Stingo Delaney, in a battle to keep the town's hard-won reputation as a place where nobody ever went thirsty. In actual fact, the ban on alcohol didn't bother Delaney that much. He could always take it or leave it, seldom drinking more than maybe a bottle of sherry and a couple of pints in the evening. But one night the Salvation Army Special Forces kidnapped a woman called Mary Pears. They dragged her to their hideout in an abandoned mill where they tried to squeeze the alcohol out of her. But Mary was the owner of Delaney's local, the Toast and Violet on Church Street, and Delaney was in love with her. He didn't want anybody else squeezing her at all, so that made it personal. And Jenny said, goodbye. There we go. Delaney himself worked at the local corn exchange, and soon anybody who wanted to exchange corn had heard the story. And Delaney convinced them that something needed to be done, and the best thing they could exchange their corn for were penny farthing bicycles and rotten eggs and blue mouldy apples. Soon the Sally Army couldn't stick a head out a window without it being pelted by eggs and apples from speeding bicycle operators. But even then Captain Jordan didn't realise they weren't wanted in town. She just thought they were all drunk. Delaney realised they'd need to be a bit sneakier to win the war. So he went to the pub to have a good think, and he realised the answer was staring him right in the face. Because of hard times, Mary had to sell the pub's piano player, but instead she had a little beer barrel full of ducks swimming around behind the counter, and everybody knows that ducks shouldn't drink. It seemed like a foolproof plan, so Mary put up a little sign in the window of the pub saying there's ducks inside, knowing the Salvation Army wouldn't be able to resist trying to save them from the devil drink. But as soon as Delaney heard the Sallys coming, he pulled up the hatch to the cellar. The Sallys stormed in, and down the hatch the Sally Army went. And there were no ducks down the cellar, only 3,000 drinkers ready to fight for their right to party. Sadly, neither Mary nor Delaney even saw the battle. Mary loved Delaney almost as much as he loved her, and she couldn't bear the thought of him getting his face smashed in the battle. So she had hidden him in the beer barrel behind the counter, underneath all the ducks. But Delaney couldn't swim, and he drowned, unable to even climb out because all the ducks kept kicking him. Broken-hearted, Mary fled to France for the Foreign Legion to forget her pain. And then the Salvation Army sent reinforcements, and Basingstoke fell to them, only rejoining England again in 1912. But sure, that's nothing compared to what happened to my other great-great-grandfather. Make sure you subscribe or follow or whatever they call it these days so you don't miss that story.